Oh, that's new. Okay. Um, so I, in full transparency, didn't really like any of the sequences that I had, so I made a new one at like 5:30 before we jumped on this. So I hope that it feels good. I did like move through it a little bit and I thought it was nice. So we're gonna be doing some twisting, some hip opening stuff. And I thought today what's been resonating most with me in my own practice is focusing on my breath. So we voted for breathing at the beginning of class, which I think is going to help us continue to focus on it as we move throughout the sequence. Um, but really, this is your practice. So if I'm going too fast or too slow, please move at your pace, add in things, take out things that don't resonate with you. I'm the only one on camera. So even if you spent the whole time in Shavasana, I wouldn't even know. But I would definitely applaud you if you did that. So we're going to start laying on our backs tonight. Your option, how you'd like to be. You can be in Shavasana, Supta Konasana, Fallen Bridge. It might feel good to just lay on your back and then almost like you were setting up for bridge pose, feet about hips width distance apart, soles of the feet in the mat, knees pointed up towards the ceiling. And once you've found your space, what feels comfortable to you, maybe close your eyes, maybe you set your gaze on a spot on the ceiling. Maybe bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart space. Maybe it feels good, both palms on the ground or the mat. And slowly start to allow yourself to be fully present in your space. Inhales, acknowledging any thoughts that are lingering from your day. Exhales, letting those thoughts leave, or maybe visualizing pinning them on a sticky note. And today we're gonna focus on diaphragmatic breathing, which means your belly moves instead of your lungs. So in your next breath in, think about filling your belly with air, feeling your belly button lift up towards the ceiling. Maybe you can feel the movement in your palm. Slow and controlled exhale, belly button falls back down towards your spine. Inhale, belly lifts. Open mouth, exhale, belly falls. Option to breathe however is comfortable. Maybe it makes more sense for you or resonates more with you to breathe with your chest rising and falling. And take 3 more rounds of breath on your own, feeling the length of each inhale and exhale extending with every round. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out. Maybe you feel yourself really ground into your space. Feel your spine connect to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. With eyes so closed, allow your palms to come and maybe land over your heart space. Maybe you keep them, one hand on your belly, one hand over your heart. We'll set our intention here grounded in our space. If you brought one with you, person, place, idea, call that to the center of your mind. If you're looking for a little inspiration, I offer up my intention of breath, of using your breath as a grounding force here for the next few minutes. One more breath together to seal our intentions. Inhale. Open mouth. Option to stay as you are, or to move on with me. Extend both legs out in front of you. You can keep them hips with distance, or maybe mats with distance, or bring toes to touch, either one. And then find a full body stretch, toes pointed, fingertips up overhead. Maybe your low back lifts off your space. And then come sort of back to center and find a side body stretch. So grab your right wrist with your left fingertips. And then just like we were standing in a mountain pose, reach over to your left side, working to feel a stretch through your right side body, right rib cage area. And maybe it helps to cross right ankle over left, creating almost like a banana shape through your body. And maybe you keep those diaphragmatic breaths, or maybe just visualize your breath expanding, creating even more space through your right side. And uncross your ankles, come back to center, both arms extended up overhead. And then exhale, side body stretch over to the right this time. Right fingertips grabbing onto left wrist. Really finding that arch. Again, option to cross left foot over right. Keeping that focus of sending the breath into your rib cage, left side body. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Maybe you take one more full body stretch and pull your knees into your chest. And maybe just rock side to side, massage through your low back here. And then find an easy twist. So both knees go to the left, to your cactus through your arms. And for me, I already feel a difference, a little bit more ease here in this twist. Can you keep both shoulder blades grounded into the mat? Maybe your eyes are so closed here, or maybe you gaze over towards your right fingertips. One more deep breath in. Exhale, breath out. On your next inhale, come back to center here. Give yourself a bit of a hug, shift however you need. And then exhale, easy twist over. Both knees fall to the right. Again, working to keep both shoulder blades grounded. Gaze wherever is comfortable. Deep breath. Allow yourself to sink into the shape. Breath out. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Give yourself again a little bit of a hug and squeeze. Then grab the backs of your thighs. Rock and roll the length of your spine 1, 2, 3 times. And meet me in a tabletop. Stacking hips over knees, shoulders over wrists here. Really press into the tops of your shins. Tuck your tailbone under slightly. And then grip the mat with your fingertips, lifting middle knuckle off away from your space. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, raise your gaze. Exhale, cat, arch and round. Flow through 3 full rounds. Your own breath pace here. Taking whatever shapes are calling to you. Maybe it's puppy pose. Maybe it's a child's pose. Using your breath to feel in tune with what your body's asking for in this moment. And then after your 3 rounds, come back to a still tabletop on your inhale. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. You guys know the drill. Pedal out. Take whatever movements, again, are calling to you. Feet about hips width distance apart, palms about shoulder width distance apart. And really using the strength of your low belly to lift your hips up and back, pulling some of the weight out of your wrist creases. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Take tiny baby steps. Feet come behind your wrist creases. And then bring a generous bend to your knees. Lay your chest over thighs. Your option, maybe you grab for opposite elbows here. Maybe you find a shoulder rinse, interlacing fingers at your low back. Allowing weight to pull into your toes, trusting that your core will catch you. Then can you shake out through your neck? Maybe nod your head no, and then yes. Then inhale, release fingertips down to your space if they've left. Exhale, toe heel your feet to touch, leaving a little bit of space between your heels. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips match shins or thighs, chest parallel-ish with the earth, and breathe. Keep a slight bend through your knees. Pull belly button up and in towards your spine. Squeeze shoulder blades together behind your heart space. A little bit of up dog through your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you keep a deep bend through your knees. Let's flow through that a few times. Deep breath in, chest lifts. Deep breath out, you fold. 2 more, inhale. Deep breath out, exhale. 1 more round, your breath pace. From your forward fold, inhale, mountain pose, root to rise, fingertips up overhead, and breathe. Find equal weight through both feet. So maybe you shift back and forth, ping-ponging side to side until you feel that equal weight distributed between the soles of your feet. Press into your heels and feel that pressure sort of lift up through the rest of your legs, pulling quads up towards your hips. Very slight tuck to your tailbone, deep breath in. Exhale, open twist, right arm back, left arm forward, and breathe. Maybe you pull your right palm to your low back, feel that your hips are still square towards the top of your mat. Option to keep a bend through one or both elbows to support the twist. Inhale, come back to center. Maybe you take a full circle with your right shoulder, fingertips going down towards the earth before coming back up. Exhale, open twist to the left arm back, right arm forward. You have an option to take that same sort of self-adjust, pulling left palm to your low back, or just feeling yourself. Can you pull left hip forward in line with right? Take a deep breath in here. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Fingertips reach towards the earth and then to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Always the option to skip these and hold high plank. Take a deep breath in wherever you are. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. That's our Sane. We'll flow. Breath to movement. My voice is just a guide. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, mountain pose, back to center. Exhale, open twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, open twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, high to low plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float top of your space, forward fold. We add on. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Fingertips graze the earth as they go by. Sit back into your chair and breathe. Weight is mostly in your heels here. Think about shifting weight back, almost like sliding your shins towards the back edge of your mat. Squeeze inner thighs together. Pull belly button in and off of your thighs. Squeeze shoulder blades together, almost like you could bring your pinkies together behind your low back. Round into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee rises. 2 hip height, fingertips up to the sky. And breathe. So just like in our Tadasana, press into your right heel to firm up your right leg. Keep a slight bend through your right leg, so avoid locking out through your right knee. And then notice, are your right toes really clenching the mat? Can you find ease, find release there? Deep breath in. Exhale, warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Come to a T shape through your body. So left heel extends back behind you, chest comes parallel-ish with your mat. Palms can frame your hips, or maybe they come to heart center. For a little extra back strengthening, maybe fingertips reach up overhead. Wherever you land, flex your left foot. And just like three-legged dog, can you spin left pinky toe down towards the mat, really fire up through your left inner thigh, left glute. And very slow and controlled, start to bend into your right leg. Inhale, high crescent. Left toes step back, shoulders stack over hips, biceps from your ears. Now take a few moments here to set up. Maybe you need to toe heel your right foot a little bit wider. Maybe you want to find a deeper bend through your left knee to support your hip flexors if they're tight. Really press into your right heel. Can you, almost like you could pull your right foot towards the back edge of your mat. Find a slight tuck to your tailbone, almost like you're dragging your tailbone down towards the back of your left knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, open twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Maybe you keep the deep bend through your right elbow. Maybe you deepen the bend in your left knee. Again, working to keep hips square towards the front as much as you can. Deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, warrior two. Slice open, back foot parallel-ish with the back of your mat, arms out to a T. Gazes over your front middle finger and take a moment here. Maybe bending in and out of your front lunge. Maybe just working to set up your stance. Press actively into the pinky toe edge of your left foot. We spend so much time focusing on our front leg here in the lunge that I think sometimes we forget the back leg is supposed to be just as active. Slight tuck to your tailbone. Gaze is strong over your right fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, tick-tock arms to 6 and 12. And keep that pressure in the pinky toe edge of your left foot. And then your option, if you'd like more core work, you can press right forearm into right thigh, or maybe you rest right forearm on top of right thigh. Extending left fingertips up overhead, thinking a little bit about that side body stretch. No banana shape through your torso here though. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg, bump your right hip up and forward, right fingertips up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low plank, windmill down. Step your right foot back. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Do it all on the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. We've been here before. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Same here. Ground into your left foot this time. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee rises to hip height. Shoulders suck over hips. Fingertips to the sky. So find that same setup through your standing leg here. Press into your left heel. And then notice, where did your hips land? Can you bring right hip down, lower in front to be in line with your left? Really flexing actively through your right toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Right heel goes back behind you. Chest parallel-ish with the earth. Palms, hands, arms, wherever works for you. So keep a small bend through your standing leg here. Spiraling right pinky toe down towards the mat. And squeeze your shoulder blades together behind your heart space, just like our halfway lift, a little bit of up dog in your chest. Slow and controlled. On your next breath in, find high crescent. Right toes reach down towards the mat. Shoulders suck over hips. Fingertips reach up to the sky. So again, always the option for a bend through your back leg. Maybe it's more of a bend, maybe less of a bend than on the other side. Pull your left heel back towards the back edge of your mat. Tuck your tailbone under. Ooh. Deep breath in. Exhale, open twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Finding maybe even a deeper bend through your right knee. Where is your breath? Deep breath in. Stay here, breath out. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill open. Back foot parallel-ish with the back of your mat. Arms out to a T. Gaze light over your left fingertips. Take similar movements here, bending in and out of your left leg, but then landing here in stillness. Finding that pressure, that activation through your back leg. And tuck your tailbone under just slightly. And then think, are my shoulders stacked over my hips? Maybe you need to shift your right arm back just a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach all the way forward. TikTok arms to 6 and 12. Now finding a similar arm variation that you did on the other side. So maybe that means left arm is on the inside of your left thigh. Inhale is feeling length through your spine. Exhale, twisting up towards the sky. Feeling a little bit more open across your chest. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg, bump your left hip up and forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low plank. Your option here. Take a deep breath in wherever you are. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath out. Reflow, breath to movement. Again, my voice is just a guide. Move at your own pace. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Ground into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Exhale, warrior three. Your arm variation. Inhale, high crescent, slow and controlled. Exhale, open twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle, reach then. TikTok your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right hip bumps up and forward. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale. Sub or float. Top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts. Exhale, warrior three. Your option. As slow as you can go, deep breath in, high crescent. Exhale, open twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low. Deep breath in. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float. We add on. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips back and down. Arms reach up overhead, maybe out in front of you, and breathe. So we've kind of already been here today. Think about even more shifting weight into your heels. Can you lift your chest, your gaze up and forward? Deep breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Option to stay here. Maybe start to lift off of your heels for the balance challenge. Squeezing ankles, knees, thighs together. Deep breath in, you can do it. Stay, breath out. Ground your heels. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, warrior three. Your option. Inhale, high crescent. Whew. Slow and controlled transition. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolve crescent. Left elbow comes outside right knee. Press actively into the ball of your left foot, specifically your big toe mound of your left foot. And as you do that, you should feel your left inner thigh really squeeze. Maybe you feel your hips start to level out as you're engaged through your left glute. Inhale is feeling length through your crown. Exhale is maybe feeling a little bit of a deeper twist. If you've come down on your back knee, come back up. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill open. Relief is coming. Exhale, extended side angle, reach then tick-tock. Inhale, reverse triangle. Awesome work. One more add-on. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your fingertips far, far forward. Maybe you even stop halfway. See what this feels like to be really engaged through your legs, pressing actively into your back heel, back pinky toe. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And maybe you tick-tock arms, 6 and 12. Maybe your right palm is on a block. Maybe you're lifted up here. What feels good in your body today? No matter where you land, keep a slight bend through your right leg, engage through your right quad. Maybe gaze lifts up to your left fingertips. Slowly start to bend into your right leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low. You've made it to the last side of your last standing series. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float. Top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. We're just passing through. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Option again to stay. Option to try on the balance. And if you feel comfortable here in the balance, maybe you start to take it a step further, interlace your fingers, your low back. Then maybe you bring your chest to your thighs. Start to straighten out your legs. Gaze is steady forward as you find the bind through your arms. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, land your heels. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises, right knee rises rather, sorry. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolve crescent. Right elbow comes outside left knee. Again, finding an active back leg, pressing into your right big toe, really squeezing through your right glute. Then trusting the strength of your back leg, of the back line of your body, can you start to almost lean your chest back, left shoulder leans back, gaze lifts to the sky. Deep breath in. Stay, breath out. If you come off your back or come down onto your back knee, lift it back up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Again, maybe stepping, toe heeling your back foot in slightly, bumping your hips back, reaching left fingertips far, far, far forward, really feeling strong through your legs, feeling that length through both side bodies, and tick-tocking arms to 6 and 12. Maybe your left palm is down on a block, finding a slight bend through your left leg, engaging through your left quad. Maybe gaze lifts to your top fingertips. Slowly start to bend into your left leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Chaturanga, final chaturanga option of practice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe you come down to your knees, find a child's pose. Hips can be as wide as is comfortable, or knees can be as wide as is comfortable. Allow yourself to release here. Take 2 full rounds of breath. Find yourself grounded in your space. Refocus your mind. Deep breath in. Open mouth. One more inhale. Sigh it out. Option to stay in your child's pose, or if you plan to take supine figure 4, maybe you just come onto your back. For those moving into pigeon, find your downward facing dog. And on your breath in, lift your right heel high. Maybe you flex your foot, bend and open your hip, bend your knee, open your hip. And then find half pigeon, right knee comes sort of behind right wrist. Flex your right toes. Right shin falls naturally. Does not have to be parallel with the top edge of your mat. Maybe you use supports here, blocks underneath of your hips, underneath of your forehead. Option for the quad stretch, if that's calling to you. Or sleeping half pigeon. Allow yourself to fold. Maybe you call your mind back to your intention. How has it served you so far in your practice? Maybe you just come back to your breath. Allow your focus to land there. You may stay here as long as you'd like. When you're ready, start to press up into your palms. Tuck your back toes under. And on your breath in, use the strength of your core, lift your right leg, find 3-legged dog. Maybe you take some more hip circles, flip dog, wild thing. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And inhale, raise your left heel high. If you did so on the other side, flex your foot, bend your knee, open your hip. And then when you're ready, pull forward. Left knee comes behind left wrist. Flex your left toes. Again, lots of options here. Support underneath of your left hip crease. If you took the quad stretch on the other side, move into that shape here. Or maybe you just fall into sleeping half pigeon. Again, allowing yourself to stay focused on the here and now. When you feel even side to side, not a second before, press into your palms. Tuck your back toes under. If you're on your back, please stay. With the strength of your core, lift your left knee up and back. Take similar shapes to what you took on the other side. And then move through your downward facing dog before you come to seated and come all the way down onto your back. We'll set up for bridge. Press the soles of your feet into your mat, knees lifting up towards the ceiling. Then pull your heels towards your glutes here. Feet are about hips width distance apart. I don't know if I've said that already. Palms grounding on either side of your hips. And then before you lift, tuck your tailbone under, seal low back to the mat. Then inhale, bridge. Keep that tucked tailbone as you press into your heels, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And squeeze your glutes, the entire back line of your legs. Then pull your chest towards your chin, chin away from your chest. Deep breath in. On your breath out, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Find supine figure four. Find Supta Baddha Konasana. There we go. Soles of the feet to touch knees wide or fall in bridge. Knees together, feet wide. Maybe you come back, one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Option to stay exactly as you are. Or option to move into a second bridge pose. Maybe a wheel pose if you're feeling it. Wherever you're headed, bridge or wheel, bring your feet back to hips width distance. Then press the soles of your feet into the mat. Palms press into the earth next to your hips. If you're moving into bridge pose, tuck your tailbone under. Then inhale, lift your hips. Option to interlace your fingers beneath your spine. Pull shoulder blades together behind your heart space and find a little bit of extra extension. Pressing into your heels, squeezing your glutes, lifting hips up towards the sky. If you have the bind, slowly release it. And then slowly lower one vertebra at a time. And come back to either Supta Baddha Konasana or fallen bridge. Whatever feels best on your low back. You have the option to stay here if you'd like. If you're ready, slowly pull your knees into your chest and find legs up the wall. Maybe that means you shift over to a wall. Sometimes it's easier to come to the wall, like turn to the side and then lift your legs up to your space. Maybe you lift your hips, place a block underneath of your hips. That is if you are not against a wall. Maybe arms come wide next to you, maybe they come up overhead. Come back to the cadence of your breath. You have the option to stay here for longer if you'd like. If you have a block underneath of your hip, slowly start to remove it. Then we'll meet in happy baby. Reach for the insides or outsides of your ankles, calves, thighs, whatever's accessible. And maybe you sway side to side. Maybe extending one leg, then the other. We'll end in a twist of your choice. You can take easy supine twists like we did at the beginning of class. Both knees layer over top of one another. If you'd like a deeper twist, you can extend your bottom leg out towards the top edge of your mat. So let's say we're twisting towards the left leg would extend out in front of you, right knee in towards your right side body, and then supine twist, right leg over to the left. Wherever you are, both shoulder blades ground. And maybe you notice you feel a little bit more open in the twist this time around. Maybe you close your eyes. You can keep them closed the rest of the practice. When you're ready, start to come back to center. Again, shift however you need, and take your same twist on the other side. Maybe your right leg is extended forward. Maybe legs are stacked left over right. Left shoulder blade grounds. Gaze is wherever is comfortable, regardless of where you looked on the other side. When you feel even, slowly come back to center. Squeeze your forehead into your knees, wrap your forearms around your shins. Take a deep breath in, squeeze every muscle in together. Exhale, Shavasana, release legs long. Release arms long beside you. Release control of your breath. Release the sound of my voice. You may stay here. I actually encourage you to stay here as long as you can. But if the rest of your Thursday is calling to you, start first by calling your attention to your breath. Feel your belly rise and fall. And allow yourself to spread that awareness down your arms into your legs. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. Allowing those movements to grow little by little until you return to a full body stretch. Landing in fetal pose on your preferred side. One bicep as a pillow, the other as a blanket. While Shavasana represents the death of our practice on our mats, fetal pose represents the rebirth off our mats. Know that you can take this sense of peace, the grounding nature of your breath with you, even as you go out into the real world. Eyes still closed. Little to no effort, press up to an easy seat. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll end just as we began with one united breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Lift your heart into your palms. Take a little bit more at the top. Open mouth, exhale. Allow yourself to be surrounded with that energy that you've cultivated. Pull your thumbs to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. The teacher, the student, the light in me acknowledges and is so appreciative of the teacher, the student, the light in each one of you. We bow forward to honor this practice and each other. Thanks, team. Let me know what you thought of that. If you have feedback, things you want to work on next week, let me know. I hope you have a great weekend.
Bye, honey.
Bye. How'd that feel, Mom?
You feel good.